Hi, sweet friends. I know I would never be able to say something to you as I looked at your sweet faces without bursting into tears. So this letter will take care of that, and it will also not let me ramble. Here I am retiring after 32 years of teaching. It seems so crazy to say those big numbers. I remember my first district meeting as a 22-year-old, and there were all these old ladies sitting there that they were getting their gold bells for having taught for 30 years. And I said, never will that be me. Never. I have been teaching the super kids in room 5 for 25 and a half years now. So as you can imagine, I've been seeing many changes in education. You may not know it, but I was the team leader for so many years and spent many more years as a mentor teacher. I've loved teaching, but will never take the credit for what I have done because God has been by my side every minute of every day, and that has made all the difference. My life verse is found in Colossians 3:23, and it says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as though you were working for the Lord." I must tell you that I do feel successful, but it's not measured in test scores. It has been measured in love. Perhaps an old teacher can give you some advice, but you won't find it in a research study. Every day, I tell my students that I love them. I do this many times a day, individually and as a group. It never seems odd because it's just a natural thing to do. Because of this, I received a letter many years ago from a grandma who sent her grandson, Jacob, to school. Both of his parents had just recently gone to jail, and she told me that he had arrived at school scared. And when he got home, he told her, "Don't worry, Grandma, it's okay. She loves me already." And over the years, I've received letters and visits from my super kids and been to their weddings and their graduations and their baby showers. I'm Facebook friends with so many and even lose to them at Words with Friends. Even as I'm writing this, an old student just asked to be my Facebook friend. I still get Christmas cards from my first class back in 1975. I heard from Matthew when he got back from his honeymoon, and he wanted me to know that he found out that everything he knew about Hawaii he had learned from me in first grade. And he told me he loved being a pharmacist too. Imagine that. He thought of his first grade teacher on his honeymoon. Then I heard from Desiree, and she was getting ready to send her daughter to first grade and wanted to tell me how much she had loved first grade. She told me that I didn't know it, but her family life had been so horrible. But she could come to school, and she knew that she would be safe and she would be loved. I would like to challenge you to speak love to your class too. It is by your actions and the words that you speak. You don't even have to feel it the first time you tell them that you love them, because soon you really will. You may be thinking, what is she going to do now that she's retiring? Well, by the time you walk 3 dogs and you work out, it's already lunch. Actually, I've raised and trained 5 Golden Retriever therapy dogs. 3 are still living, and we go every Saturday to Royal Oaks Life Care in Sun City and visit assisted living, healthcare, and Alzheimer's patients. These are my dear friends, and many of them are over 100 years old. Next month, I will have been doing this for 7 years. It's just being part of seeing what Golden Retrievers can do to change lives is just so incredible, and I have so many amazing stories. I also am the home evaluation coordinator for Arizona Golden Rescue, and I have a home evaluation team that I send out to evaluate applicants and homes to make sure that our Goldens go into an amazing forever home. I also will be needing to sub for 28 days to get my insurance, so you will be seeing me. I have 2 amazing daughters that I love with every inch of me. And Allie, who's 27, will be going with me to Seattle next month to visit Jen, who's 29. And who knows? Maybe Allie will make me a grandma now that she has retired from the Cardinals. Well, we all know that I would be a stellar grandma. So I have seen hundreds of teachers move on, as Heather Bray was just a part of their journey. And many of you, that is your story today. You're moving on today. But this time, it is my time to say goodbye. Remember my smile. It's just part of what spills out with all that joy. And also, please don't forget, I love you guys. God bless you.